Hanaoka Yuzu, the president of the game development department from the Millennium Science School. Nobody probably know who she is in campus, but they'd certainly know online the name Yuzi Queen when it pops up in-game. But I, as a sensei, would never mistake that red hair with that big forehead, as I know that's my beloved Hikikomori Preston. Let's see what she can do for you at this battle. Battle Yuzu's X skill halves the skill cost of the character you've selected for a max cast of 3 times. If you remember the guide I wrote about Seiya, they make the chosen character's X skill cost become half off. But if you missed that, I can still run down the basics of it. If your student has a skill cost of 7, it becomes 4. If they have a cost of 5, it becomes a 3. If they have a cost of 3, it becomes a 2. I think you already know the principle of even numbers being easier to half off, so I use odd numbers instead. As for the reason why it's not like 7 to 3, 5 to 2, and 3 to 1, it's because there's a 0.5 decimal in which the system would round it off to the number we discussed just now. Battle Yuzu's normal or basic skill makes it where she hits a random target for every 30 seconds and reduce their critical hit resistance by up to 31.9% for 22 seconds, and also deals damage up to 355%. Battle Yuzu's passive skill is increasing her attack by up to 26.6%, but since she is in the backline and not a striker, this has little to no impact. Battle Yuzu's sub-skill is increasing the attack of her allies by up to 17.3%. This is a lot better than her passive skill, and a must upgrade as this would be a good stat stake for your team. I gotta address this first before giving you guys the skill priority. Battle Yuzu might sound good for her 3 times the character X skill shave off and her normal basic critical hit resistance reduction. She's not really worth the pulls, especially when all of our funds are all burnt up during the Battle Arisu and K banner. She doesn't have a niche in any raid bosses in Total or Grand Assault, nor she is useful in Final Restrictions. Yeah, she might be handy for Battle Arisu's double self buff, then overcharged laser fire, but that's pretty much about it. If you're pulling her for waifu over meta, I ain't stopping you. Here's the skill priority if you have Battle Yuzu in your team. Make sure to max out her X skill as that's her value as a support for your DPS on the team. May it be Battle Arisu or Swimsuit Hanako on full charge. The next one on her list is her normal or basic skill, as that's how you can reduce the enemy's defense so they take more damage from your DPS. The third one in your priority list is her sub skill, because it might be a small 17.3% attack upgrade to your team. It's still a damage upgrade overall. Last but not least is her passive skill. I would explain you the percentage of special or backline students. Attacks only give a percentage of their attack to the frontline students, but that would drag this video for much longer. Your choice is to leave it at 1, 7, or max if you still have the books and funds after the fest banners.